Temple Basketball, Above the Rim, is brought to you by the Philadelphia Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of Temple University.
Now Temple's got the ball, and they need to hold it for one. Don't give Penn State time. Fernandez. Frazier defends to advance, and he puts it down! It's over, and Temple has won! The Owls have survived! Temple has been knocked out of the first round 3 consecutive years until today.
Success in basketball is a matter of trust. A group of 13 individuals can't become successful until they develop the trust of a teammate. That's what this morning is all about. There is never a better time to discover the character of your teammates than at 6 a.m. And for Temple's men's basketball team, they're developing trust in an unfamiliar environment. The Owls joined Temple's crew team this October morning for an experiment in rowing, an exercise of the body, the mind, and of teamwork. After a short lesson on technique, it's time to hit the water of the Schuylkill River. There are many parallels between crew and basketball. Success requires an inherent faith in those around you. It takes every man working as one to survive on the water or on the basketball court. This year, Temple's survival on the basketball court will have to come without former power forward Lavoy Allen, one of the best players in program history.
Lavoy was a guy who, from his freshman year on, was ready to go defensively, always in the right position, terrific team defensive guy, and who never cared about himself, always cared about the team. So to replace that is very, very difficult, and we're still in that process of doing that. Are we getting better defensively? I think so. Are we going to be as good as we were with him? I'm not sure of that.
A lot of times Lavoy was, there to help us on the back end, but I think Mike Rallier and Anthony Lee has done a great job, trying to replace Lavoy. It's not going to be nobody who, can do what he did, but as long as we all play together, I think, it'll be okay.
Without Allen, this Temple team has a different look, much like its head coach, Fran Dunphy, who shaved his trademark mustache before the season, keeping a promise to former player Deontay Christmas. Dunphy is entering his 6th season as head man of the Owls. For Temple to return to Atlantic 10 championship level, Dunphy will have to rely heavily on play and leadership of his 4 seniors, guards Juan Fernandez and Ramon Moore, and forwards Scooty Randall and Michael Eric.
It's doing all the little things together, communicating on defense, working a little bit harder on possessions. Coach would like to talk a lot about 50-50 balls. Those have to be ours every game. Doing every little thing and having all 5 guys on the floor.
The chemistry changes, always. Guys feel like they've got to get more shots. Guys feel like they can make more mistakes on the defensive end. There's other guys that are coming in as young players. They need to get their minutes and show what they can do as well. So it's always a challenge. That's why you coach, to put teams together and do the very best you can. So, but chemistry is a very elusive thing, and you want to try to get it, but it's not an easy thing to come together.
Good evening from the University of Pennsylvania Palestra. It is the start of the 2011-2012 Temple men's basketball season.
November 14th arrives. and Temple takes the short trip to visit Dunphy's former team, the Penn Quakers, for the first game of the season. Temple is without Scooty Randall and sixth man Khalif Wyatt, but full strength or otherwise, no game in the Big Five is an easy one.
Thanks for joining us. Game one of what promises to be another very entertaining season. With 12.5 to play in the second half. Kicks out to Rosen for three. Count it.
Now here's Rosen for three at the top of the circle. He hits another one. 46-42 Owls. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Rosen out near half court. Rosen pulls up trying for his fourth straight three, and he got it. Wow, 16 big ones for Zach Rosen. Here's a steal by Hollis Jefferson ahead of Rosen, out for the slam dunk. Man-to-man, DeLeo on Rosen. Rosen still dribbling. Rosen crosses over, starts to his left. Pull-up jumper blocked by DeLeo. Shot clock is off. Fernandez still dribbling with 12, with 11. Now they'll start at 10. 9. Fernandez dribbles down the lane, and they call him for turning over the basketball with 7.1 seconds to go, tied at 57. Rosen way outside with three, starts to penetrate. Bernardini puts up a desperation three at the horn. It's no good. We are going 5 minutes of overtime.
If you know anything about Philadelphia basketball, it should come as no surprise that this one needs more time to decide a winner.
2-point Temple lead with the ball. Starts into the foul line. Kicks back out. Fernandez looks up at the shot clock. 5 left. 4. Crossover. 3-pointer for Juan. Good! There's your money. Catch it. Go to the bank. Make the withdrawal. It's finally over on opening night for the Owls here at the Palestra. The final score, Temple 73 and Penn 67.
That's a typical Big Five game, especially at the Palestra, and crazy things happen. And we were fortunate enough to come out of the game with a win.
The Big Five is always a rivalry between the 5 schools. So when those 5 schools go at each other, it's just always going to be a good game, no matter what.
It's just tough playing a team like that because they know a lot of our plays. They're used to our style of play, and really, like a guy like Zach Rosen, he gets going. It really kept them in the game, and then it was just a battle right to the end of it.
Angela believed that with a little help, she could make her flower store succeed, even in a tough economy. We never doubted her for a minute. In good times and bad, count on Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. We're better, honest.
There's a place where basketball still means something, where the game is all that matters. In this place, we take care of our own, because we know we can't survive without each other. Here, work ethic has swagger. Here, reputation is earned, and false pretense has its throat cut. Under Armour, are you from here?
With Edgar's adjustable rate mortgage on the rise, he believed that finding the right lender could help him save extra money and provide for his family. We believed in Edgar. Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. We're better, honest.
In the Paint is brought to you by My Philly Lawyer.
Good job, AB. Got to hear your feet on the closeout. Good, Leaf. Good, Leaf. Back pedal. Back pedal. Let's go. Let's keep this a good one. To the rim, Leaf. To the rim, Leaf. Let me know who wins right at the end of it, as soon as we're over. Help. Shooter. Got one. Screen across, screen for the screener. All right, TJ, you got to sprint. You got to get on the closeout. Throw it. Now, Mike, you got to be up, Mike, so you can blast. We don't need a hard blast. Now get back. Just send them that way. That's all. You're going to come off a baseline screen, whatever side you want. Now, Will, you're going to stay right on his hip. You're going to stay right attached, because if he curls, and he throws it. You're still there. You keep coming. If there's pressure on the ball, you'll be there on the catch. Now, after you get it, TJ, you sprint down. You're using it now. Either side, we're going to continuous ball screen. You go over there. Go ahead, Leaf. Hit him. Now, Leaf, you go down. If we don't have anything, run a couple of these baseline screens to see that we're all attached and we change spots.
We got time. We got time.
That's it. Who wins? Cherry wins by 2.
In the Paint has been brought to you by My Philly Lawyer.
Excellence on the court isn't enough when you play on North Broad Street. A student athlete at Temple has a responsibility to contribute to his community. Before the season begins, the Owls get a chance to learn that life is about more than basketball.
The idea is that we're a pretty lucky group of guys. These guys are young and they're healthy and they have great opportunity to go to school on a scholarship and play great basketball and get a great education. They need to give some of that luck back, and I think that's always been our philosophy, try to teach them that it's not about them, it's about other people, that they can help in any way, shape, or form. That's what they should be doing.
This year's first community event lands the Owls in a scary situation. Side by side with the Fairmount Boys and Girls Club, the team is getting ready to tour through Eastern State Penitentiary's Terror Behind the Walls.
Do not shine the light into the inmate's eyes. It hurts. We do not like the feeling of burnt retinas in the evening.
After many gasps and screams, the tour comes to an end, and under the watchful eyes of the nocturnal owls, everyone makes it safely out of the haunted prison.
Ever since I've been at Temple, we try to do this kind of stuff every year, and I think it's not only because we owe this to the community for everything we get as student athletes, but also because it's very satisfying.
While each service event is important for its own reason, not every event the team goes to is so lighthearted. Tonight, the team visits the AstraZeneca Hope Lodge to serve and eat dinner with cancer patients staying at the facility. Time is just a small service the team can provide. But for the players, nights like these do more than brighten up the day of someone struggling. It reminds them how good their lives are.
Those are some of the things that Coach Dunphy has mastered through this game of basketball. You know, he does a ton of work in the community. I think if the kids knew just how much he did, they'd appreciate him even more. And I think he's learned that if they value those experiences off the court, it helps them value the experience they have on the court even more.
You know, if you see those people that's going through a difficult situation, I mean, it gives you a great perspective on life, and just, you know, want to look back and just say, you know, we're kind of blessed.
For me, you won the most important thing, the most important prize in your life, being the best human beings.
Yeah.
I'm very thank you that you came here to share with us. You are winners. No matter what happened here to the future, you are my winners. Thank you so much.
The team has arrived in Puerto Rico. This season is just a game old, but before Temple begins playing in the comforts of its Philly home, the team is set to play in an 8-team tournament with 3 games in 4 days in historic San Juan. Though San Juan is a popular vacation spot, for Temple, this is a business trip, and they're getting started with a walkthrough on a different kind of court. After just a day to prepare, it's a matchup against the Western Michigan Broncos in the Coliseo de Puerto Rico.
Opening tip controlled by the Owls, and we're underway from San Juan. Comes away with it. Fernandez up on the right wing. In the middle, there's Hollis Jefferson, left alone, and he slam dunked it home. Ramon Moore open for a 3. He buried it. Flat on the right wing, Fernandez. Jumper for three-point range is good. Juan Fernandez. Curry can't go much because of the big guy blocking him, but he does put a shot up, and he makes a turnaround jump hook, and he's fouled. Goes over to Wyatt. He'll fire up a 3. No good. Rebound controlled by Hollis Jefferson. Reach around layup is good by Relier. Final score, Owls win 69-55 over the Western Michigan Broncos to advance to round 2 against either Purdue or Iona.
We did some very good things, and I thought some other things that we did not accomplish out there today, but I think it's early in the year. We're trying to build our culture of the kind of team we're going to be this year, and obviously we're always trying to be the best defensive team we can be.
Fieldhouse Sports Bar Center City is the official Game Watch headquarters of Temple Owls basketball. Stop in for specials during all Temple Owls basketball games.
When you combine a whole new look with over 40 years of experience, what do you get? Glanzman Subaru in Jenkintown. Now that we're totally remodeled, we're going even further to exceed your expectations. And with our no-pressure sales staff, free loaner cars, and extended service hours, every trip to Glanzman Subaru is made easy and convenient. So no matter what time the game is over, check us out at getsubaru.com. Buy smart, drive safe at Glanzman Subaru, Route 611, Jenkintown.
I love this town. I was born 2 blocks from here. I was raised here, and I went to school here. When I became a lawyer over 20 years ago, there was no doubt where I'd practice. I wanted to make a difference here. That's why I started My Philly Lawyer. I'm Dean Weitzman. If you're ever injured in an accident, I'll stand by you, I'll fight for you, and I'll get you the compensation you deserve. Go to myphillylawyer.com or call us at 215-227-2727 when winning matters most.
Following the 69-55 victory over Western Michigan, Temple has no time to relax. Just a day after improving its record to 2-0, the Owls return to the arena in San Juan's Convention District to play against Big Ten opponent Purdue and their star forward, Robbie Hummel.
From the Coliseo to Puerto Rico and San Juan, it's Temple basketball, the Owls against the Purdue Boilermakers.
In the first 2 games, Temple has been rewarded by the play of senior center number 50, Michael Eric, who has averaged a double-double and been a presence on the defensive end of the floor. But in this one, he wouldn't be on the floor long enough to make a difference.
Maintains possession, gets it to Michael Eric. He drives back to Jefferson. Now an offensive foul called against Michael Eric. He picked up 2 in the first half. And coming on will be Anthony Lee. Coming off a screen, TJ DeLeo is in the game. Fires a 3 and hit it. TJ DeLeo off the bench with some instant offense. Screen up top. Jackson starts in, pulls back out, fires up a 2-point jumper. He's the whole offense for Purdue. And a rebound taken by TJ DeLeo. Ahead to Ramon Moore. Moore drives. Moore lays it up and in. 67 all. 3 minutes to go. Here's Jackson into the front court. Crosses over on DeLeo. Drives up with the shot. It is good. And he's fouled. And Lewis Jackson has taken this game over, John Baum. The Owls are down by 3. He goes to Hummel in the corner. Guarded by Hollis Jefferson. Backing in with 7. Turns and shoots and scores. Final score here in San Juan, Purdue 85 and Temple 77.
A couple of big shots hurt us down the stretch, but we didn't do as well as we needed to do against a team of this caliber. Well, it's a hard-fought game. I thought that both teams played really hard, and I was proud of that from our guys. I'm not sure we played our smartest game. I thought the toughest player on the court was Lewis Jackson. I was proud to be in the game against a well-coached, hard-fighting team, and hopefully we'll be able to rebound and play well on Sunday, because we know we'll have a tough matchup with either Alabama or Wichita State.
It's Saturday, and Temple gets to sit on its 1-1 record in the Puerto Rico tip-off during its day off. With some time to spend away from basketball and in the sun, the team travels to Old San Juan to explore the most historic part of Puerto Rico and take in some culture of the island.
Now starting for VW of Langhorne, the all-new 2012 Passat. Be the first to test drive the all-new mid-size 2012 Passat at VW of Langhorne. The most class in its class with dual-zone auto climate control and Bluetooth standard. The power of German engineering and up to 43 miles to the gallon. VW of Langhorne on Business Route 1. Go a few extra yards and save a lot.
There's a place where basketball still means something, where the game is all that matters. In this place, we take care of our own, because we know we can't survive without each other. Here, work ethic has swagger. Here, reputation is earned, and false pretense has its throat cut. Under Armour, are you from here?
What's better than a pre-owned Toyota? A certified pre-owned Toyota. And at Team Toyota, you won't have any trouble spotting the difference. Browse our inventory of over 200 certified vehicles. Get financing as low as 2.9% for 60 months, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, our 3-day, 300-mile money-back guarantee, 2 years of complimentary maintenance, and more. At Team Toyota, you'll never get used, but you will get a great certified pre-owned. Stop in today and you'll be singing, Team Toyota, I'm part of the team.
It's day 4 of the Puerto Rico tip-off, and Temple is playing for a third-place finish in this year's tournament. The Owls find themselves matched up with the Wichita State Shockers, and each team is looking to end its tropical trip with a winning record.
Good evening, everybody, from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Temple basketball. The Owls against the Shockers of Wichita State University. Dribbles to the left now, picks up his dribble. Indio in the corner, a jumper by Ramon Moore is good, and we're tied at 59 with 2.5 to play. The senior dribbles out near half court. Wants to break down his defender. Starts to his left, now to his right, in the lane. The runner is good. 4 straight by Ramon Moore. Coming off the screen, Kyles for the lead. He's got it with a three-pointer.
Temple is getting used to playing in these close games. And down by 3 with just under a minute to go, senior guard, number 4, Juan Fernandez, is getting used to making big shots.
Temple down by 3, 50 seconds to play. Fernandez drives the baseline. Back to Hollis Jefferson in the lane. To Fernandez, a 3 for the tie. Good! Juan Fernandez hits the tray. And we're going overtime in San Juan. 4 minutes and change left in the overtime. To Wyatt, pump fake, comes to the foul line, in the lane, the jumper, good! Khalif Wyatt with 6. Moore with 5 goes to Wyatt with 4. Wyatt pulls back out for a 3, good! It's all over and Temple has won 3rd place in the 5-hour energy Puerto Rico tip-off. Final score here in San Juan in overtime. Temple 78. Wichita State 74.
Just to get away, be away for a week, spend a lot of time with your teammates. Like I said, you know, going down there to play basketball is something we love to do.
Puerto Rico was a great experience. It's a great opportunity to just go down there and be in the nice weather, but overall we looked at it as a business trip. Getting the other 2 wins were big, and again, Wichita State, it was a close game at the end, and we really gained a lot of experience from another game fighting to the end, and I think that'll really help us down the line.
I think we want to move forward and, you know, learn from the experiences that from the past games. We won 2 overtime games, so that shows, you know, we could play good under pressure.
I think it's a really terrific opportunity, and I think going to a place like Puerto Rico, the people down there have been great to us when we've been down there, so I'm thrilled to go there.
Once you get older, you go back and think about and just say that was one of the great times that I've had, you know, at college.
The Owls' memorable tournament in Puerto Rico comes to an end. After a return to the States and a tough loss on the road to Bowling Green, Temple sits with a 3-2 record and looks forward to returning home to the comforts of the Liacouras Center, where the Cherry and White has won 22 straight games.
Jared's family didn't have much money, but he believed with smart savings and the right plan, he could go to college. We helped him pass with flying colors. Philadelphia Federal Credit Union, online at betterthanmybank.com.
I love this town. I was born 2 blocks from here. I was raised here, and I went to school here. When I became a lawyer over 20 years ago, there was no doubt where I'd practice. I wanted to make a difference here. That's why I started My Philly Lawyer. I'm Dean Weitzman. If you're ever injured in an accident, I'll stand by you, I'll fight for you, and I'll get you the compensation you deserve. Go to myphillylawyer.com or call us at 215-227-2727 when winning matters most.
The holidays are here, so run, don't walk to Kelly Sports for great gift ideas and holiday savings. Santa's getting in shape for the holiday season and gathering everything on his list from sports equipment to the latest styles of Russell sweat clothing. Kelly's has it all. We also have licensed pro and college merchandise to complete every sports fan's list because at Kelly's, we supply sports.
Come visit us in Westchester or our new location in Harrisburg. Kelly's would like to wish all our loyal customers and friends a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Credit card debt could have gotten the best of Michael and Maria, but they believed they could pick themselves up and get back on track. So did we. In good times and bad, count on Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. Online at betterthanmybank.com.
Temple Basketball Above the Rim has been brought to you by the Philadelphia Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of Temple University. The Above the Rim top play is brought to you by Kelly Sports.
Temple down by 3, 50 seconds to play. One-on-one coverage against Juan. Murray on him. Dribbles into the front court. Temple down by 3, 50 seconds to play. Fernandez drives the baseline. Back to Hollis Jefferson in the lane to Fernandez. A 3 for the tie. Good! Juan Fernandez hits the tray. 42 seconds left. We are tied at 64.
The Above the Rim top play has been brought to you by Kelly Sports.
On the next episode of Temple Basketball, Above the Rim, the Owls come home for the first time this season to play Central Michigan, then prepare to face Cross City School, Villanova. This always heated matchup may reach an all-time level in the lore of the Owls-Wildcats rivalry.